All right, everybody, welcome to another Corey B MTG video here. Today we're going to be playing ourselves a little bit of Temur Breach. This is a deck that I've been championing for a while. I really think is in a great spot, and it's been pretty awesome for the last couple weeks because either in my Patreon, my DMs on Twitter, my Discord, any kind of place that people communicate with me, they've really been saying they've been doing really well with the deck. A lot of people have been winning their RCQs with it, and that's just a content creator's dream. Finding a deck that you love to play, that is new, that's innovative, and finding people having great results with it is kind of what it's all about. So I kind of got past the point with Temur Breach in the stock list, I would say, that I've been championing for quite a while, and realized that that is a winning deck list. That was with 2-6 in the deck list. We'll get to talking about that in a second. But now it's kind of time to adjust to the metagame and kind of bring version 2 of the deck as we get into the end of this format. I say the end of the format because we have Duskmorn coming. Every format technically changes, even though I highly doubt anything is going to be too impactful from that set. So we'll kind of talk the big changes I'm making here is just trying out Spell Snare. It's a card that I've been seeing other people try, and it makes a lot of sense. A lot of the matchups just have very powerful 2-drops. Energy, Psychic Frog, Counter Spells, Rumble, Talismans, Breach. There's plenty of great 2-drops that make Spell Snare actually seem pretty appealing to me. And 6 was just okay. I'm kind of interested in 2 lists here. I'm either going to play this for the Apex Gaming event, which I'm kind of testing for here. By the time you see this video on YouTube, I would have already gotten back, as I don't have this scheduled to go up before then. But the list that I was playing before was just instead of Spell Snares. Hey, PJ81 coming in with the Prime. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. The list that I had before that was just 2-6 where the Spell Snares are, and then 1 Whiplash was a Veil. I realized if I'm putting Spell Snare in the deck as 2 more pieces of counterspell against most decks that are going to have counterspells, I don't need as many Veils. Veils was already kind of the 15th and 14th sideboard slot anyways. Didn't mind having another card for Boros Energy, as I do expect to play against Energy quite a bit this weekend here up at Apex Gaming. So yeah, that's kind of the main changes. We'll go through the rest of the deck quickly, but it's all kind of the same as I've been playing. Try to get Underworld, Breach, Grinding Station, one of the zeros together, mill your whole deck out, play the Thassa's Oracle, win the game, and kind of go from there. And they would be good versus Ruby Storms. Luckily, Ruby Storm is such an unplayable deck that we haven't lost to it since 1995. But, other than that, I do agree that it would be good, especially when we're on the draw. Though the one thing that actually appeals to me the most about Spell Snare, that's true. Beating the mirror is actually starting to become a thing. But the one thing that kind of gets me the most hyped about Spell Snare, and this was kind of the reason I really liked having Preordain, was these draws where you get to go turn 2, Mox Amber, Emery. You almost always have this blue mana left over. You almost never have usage for it. So if you can go on the play, turn 2, Emery, Mox Amber into Emery, and then Spell Snare their 2-drop, come on. That's a selling point right there. There's 5 people on the deck. There's a lot of them. I've been seeing it. A decent amount of people have been playing it. So that is one reason why Spell Snare is awesome. It can just be great as well when you're going for the combo and stuff. So we're going to give it a shot. And let's get some battling done. I might only have time for 1 league today, as I'm going to see one of my favorite comedians tonight. But I wanted to get 1 match in, or 1 league in, as a little bit of prep. I haven't played since my last backpack stream, as dozens of us, yes. I haven't played since my last backpack stream, as I have been getting ready for Pioneer, been getting ready for Standard and Limited. I'm going to see Jim Gaffigan tonight. You guys ever heard of him? He is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I got super close seats as well. I think we're like eight rows away from him, so I'm very excited for this. I think 6 is good too. Yeah. Oh yeah. One other thing I want to say. Yeah. Lava pockets. One other thing I want to say is if I don't like spell snares, what I'm going to do is put this as a 6 and this as a lightning bolt. And I'm going to turn this lightning bolt into a veil. That's going to be my other go-to thing if I don't like spell snare. And I might not, to be fair, but... Okay, so turn 1, we have Tamio, we have Mox. But other than that, it's not ideal. This is still probably good enough to keep, but I might not actually play Tamio on turn 1. Getting Rumble out on turn 2 is the most important thing. So if I go Misty, Rainforest, into Breeding Pool, Tamio, Bobble, go. Great if I draw land 2, it's ideal. But I could kind of guarantee it by going Bobble, sack, fetch land, get a Surveil land, and then play Rumble. All that being said, I don't think this is actually a keepable hand. On the draw, I would snap keep this, but I think this is a close mulligan on the play. Grinding Station's kind of the tipping point for me, having just a dead card in here. All right, I'd like my 7 back, please, as this hand is for sure unplayable. Okay, yep, this 5 is really brutal. I mean, I think I have to go to 4, to be honest. That is unfortunate. So I could keep this and get Drum. This might not be the worst. If I top deck a land, great. If not, and they kill Haywire Mite, this hand's unplayable. Yeah, I got a mold in 4. All right, bad start to the video, y'all. Okay, I mean, this is about as good as it gets. So I'm going to keep, let's see what we can keep. Turn 1, Emery. Oh, wait, I can just keep turn 1, Emery. That's it, huh? All right, well, that is a game plan. Too funny. All right, a little bit of bad luck to start, but that's okay. If Emery lives here, this hand is, I wouldn't even say great. It functions, but if Emery dies, we could be in a lot of trouble. I hope they just are chock full of Thoughtseizes. All right, so we're going to go Emery now. Okay, we got the goods here in the yard. But, of course, this is not great. Yep, the classic Moldifor play all your cards strategy. All right, we'll bobble in upkeep. I don't want to bobble in my turn, of course, in case they're a Thoughtseize deck. Unclaimed territory usually means that this Emery is going to live. And if this Emery lives and they go for something like Aether Vial, I just have Haywire Mite for it. This could actually be not so bad. Yeah, I don't think they're a Thoughtseize deck. I'd have to agree with you. All right, so it is Humans. So we're just going to be bobbling over and over until our hand actually develops. We're, of course, still going to be behind. We're going to be under the gun, but we have a chance to do something here. Not great draws, as we had to get the Breeding Pool. I guess, did we have to? Yeah, probably. I think it is the better land to get. All right, we'll just bobble. I don't want to play the second Emery or anything. So now we can bobble now, as it doesn't matter, just in case they have like a Bowmaster. All right. Aether Vial. We'll unmulligan here in 2 more turns. We're already down to mulliganing to 6 with our extra draws. Thassa's Oracle is something we can play, though. Won't be so terrible. All right. Power creature attacks. Okay, it's that version. I believe I remember Aspiring Spike play this. We're about to scry 3 the hardest. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. We do have Delirium. Oh, yeah, it's that Soratua humans. I don't remember how it wins or whatever, but I know it does some blinking nonsense and we die. The most baubles in one turn? I think 6 or so. Alright, a land for Unholy Heat here would be pretty sweet. Okay, so we can Haywire Might the Vile. I don't necessarily super care about it right now. I wonder if I'm supposed to just get Oracle down first. I think, yeah, either Vile on 1 doesn't scare me. Vile on 2 will scare me. But for now, let's get blue-red. I don't think there's any instant speed thing that punishes me for waiting on this. Cast a spell or a creature attacks. Oh, you have to exile it. Or a player casts a spell. So I can cast a spell during their turn and get rid of it, huh? Okay. I like that. At the beginning of the next end step. Okay, so it's going to come back at end step. That'll make it 4 power. Then I can kill it during their turn and do that. Okay, all right. So let's start with Thassa's Oracle. Get that Norin out of here. So wary. Such Norin. I hope you're all doing well as well. I haven't streamed in a while this week as I've been getting ready for commentating jobs. But I hope you're all doing good. I miss you. Okay, so that's just the win, huh? I guess maybe we're a mana short. So if we're a mana short, I should try to bobble so I can get the win. All right. Dauntless Bodyguard? Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's things they could have for sure, but things that are good, who knows? Okay, so I know what's on top, so I don't have to bobble now. So I will say go. I actually want to block with Thassa's Oracle too, so I'm not even going to kill their champion. I'll just kill something that's problematic. So I'd rather this goes to the graveyard. Wow, what if they Reflector Mage my Oracle and I couldn't win next turn? That would be annoying. Would there be anything I could do to get around it? Not really. I'd have to Unholy Heat it. That'd be silly. Silly, silly, silly. Overall, humans should be a pretty solid matchup for us. We'll see. Okay. Hey, Barzek coming in with a raiding party. Welcome, 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 Raiders. Hope all is well. Hey, Skirl, what's up? Waiting for the heat just in case they play something problematic. I don't know what humans plays these days. I don't think anyone does. Bar check. Okay, my bad, my bad. Are you Polish? What language is that? I've been trying to get better. Bar check. Czech, maybe? Or was I right? Oh, hooray! I'm usually quite bad at that kind of stuff. Sweet, sweet. Awesome. Okay, okay, sweet. You win it by Unholy Heating your own Oracle. And then you combo. All right, so let's see what they're going to play. Nice, Skura. Nice, nice, nice. Happy for you. Yeah, the deck's gas. All right, so I can let this counter go. Okay. I know what's on top. So this is coming in. I don't know what kind of flash human they could have. That could be problematic. So you know you should definitely know how to spell my name. Ah, I do remember that. I do remember that. That's right. Oh, okay, okay. How are you, my friend? That was good times. All right, so I know Breach is on top. What is that again? Meddling Mage is kind of bad. God, do I have to save that just in case I can't combo? I mean, I don't have to Unholy Heat now, as it's going to be a 6/6. But it's actually gonna get bigger. Ugh, risky. Yeah, the deck is absolute gas. Nice, nice finish. Yeah, Dustborn is out, but I am playing a modern event this weekend, so I'm kind of getting a little bit of testing in. You know, it feels stupid if I Unholy Heat this, and then I don't draw land 4 and I die to Meddling Mage, so I'm not gonna. Then if I don't draw the land, then I will just Unholy Heat it. Or Unholy Heat the Meddling Mage if I think I can afford it. So this is the Breach. Land? Shit. Okay, so I can still rumble into... I need a little bit of perfects. I guess just a Mox Amber should be enough. Yeah, regardless, we're going to start with that. Get that out of there. This Guide of Souls thing is pretty annoying. I also don't have full confidence that they're going to name the right thing, you know? All right, so we need a pretty solid rumble here to win. That's exactly what we needed. We needed land plus Mox Amber. That was disgusting. This deck is completely bananas. Okay, so now we will get Saga. Well, I guess I didn't need to get a colorless mana there. It doesn't matter, but I think it's slightly a waste. So we'll use our Emery for Mox. Yeah, because if they kill Emery here, I guess it's a huge punt. Okay, they did not. Saga trigger. So I want to go like this, because now if they have a removal for Emery, it doesn't matter. So let's go like this. So we have enough cards, so I want to Mox first to play around removal. Okay. Now station. By the way, y'all, I mulled to 4 this game on the play. All right, now we had a blue. Get it going. What instant speed thing do you have? I don't know what humans could have here. But we'll take it nice and slow. We even have Spell Snare backup now, which is something I've never had before. I mean, I highly doubt it's going to come in, but... I don't know. My 7 was pretty good. I mean, my 4 was land. It probably was the best, yeah. It was, what does Avon do? My 4 was Emery, land, Bobble Mox. You know, kind of can't go wrong with the OG. All right, so we're going to kind of do this slow just in case they have something. But once we get the drum, we can try to play around something else. What does Avon do? What card are you referring to? Exiles a spell on the stack. Okay. Yeah, that would suck. So I could try to not mill myself, but it's not a human. Oh, so they can't cast it. Okay. Well, what could they possibly have? All right. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they can have anything then. All right, I can also Emery here to get some extra cards for funsies. Costs 2. Sure. Unnecessary, really, but... I like a thicker graveyard, you know, to just make it easier. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, you can fast forward a little bit, as this is kind of the boring time with Breach. Or you can play Pretty Ricky's grind with me and try to time yourself to make sure that you can combo within the amount of time that that song takes to finish. That's my go-to. And there's a faster way to do this, but I am just being careful for the first one. I can set some stops and stuff. But plenty of time here. Probably. All right. It's going to be exactly denominations of 3 here. So, being able to go like this. Mill. Now we're going to untap. Now we can Oracle because we have 3. And then if they do anything on the stack, we can then mill ourselves. So this should do it. No, there's the drum. All right, game 1. I do normally, but it felt like they had something. But yeah, there's a faster way, like I was saying, to do it. I just didn't want to. Okay, so Whip Flare, normally, you know, it's great against Boros. Their draw can be aggressive enough where it's actually not good. I definitely want Bolt. You more than likely just want to ring loop them. I can't imagine they have a good way to deal with that. Spell Snare seems awful here, so strike 1 for Snare. 6 wouldn't be good either. I would take out 6 as well. So we're going to be constantly comparing Spell Snare to 6, as that's the slot. It's either I'm going to play 1 6, 1 Bolt, or I'm going to play 2 Spell Snares. That's kind of where I'm at. Really don't have a sideboard for this deck, as it's not a deck. But, of course, Whip Flare is the only card that would make any sense to bring in. And I might want to bring in more, but we'll see. Emery loops actually seem great, so I'm not going to touch that card. To be fair, I never touch Emery anyways. Needle for Vial is an interesting thought, but it is just too slow. By the time Saga comes off Chapter 3, they've already gotten their value for Vial. So, not usually good enough, but that being said, they usually do wait till end step to Vial something in, so you could kind of get them, but it does seem pretty narrow and doesn't seem good enough. And I think I want to keep all my Moxes just for speed. So I kind of think I want to just keep it like this. I think spot removal like Bolt is better than Whip Flare against them, but I could be wrong depending on their build. But if they play 1 Thalia's Lieutenant, all of a sudden Whip Flare looks really bad. Let's try this, and we'll keep Needle in the back of our mind to see if it would be a good play, but I don't think it would be good enough. All right, so game 2 on the draw against Humans. We mulled to 4 game 1 and still kind of easily won, which is impressive. Oh, is my Magic Online thing not working? That's too bad. I wonder, is the MTG bot down for other streamers? Bonk 101, that should be right. Okay. Another pretty medium hand. But we have a removal spell. We have the ring. We can find land 2 decently easy. I'm going to keep. On the play, I'd mulligan. It's been down. Okay. Oh, yeah. Whenever there's a new set, huh, Dan, it's usually down. Okay. So first we're going to start with the Surveil. That's a little awkward. But we'll start with the Surveil. See if we see a land. Fetch land would be great. Rumble is a good card, and I could keep Rumble and just Unholy Heat next turn. And then Rumble the turn after to find land 3. That seems fine. So then we're going to bobble. Do I want to draw the card below? It depends on what they do. Otherwise, if they just play something I for sure want on Holy Heat, great, I'll do that. Because we know bobble, we wouldn't crack it next turn either. Let's see. No turn 1 play regardless for humans is a great thing for us. That would make sense, Killer Switch. I'm not too up to date on it. All right, now we'll see what kind of threatening 2-drop they could have. Thalia, Meddling Mage, that kind of stuff. I would have got away with it. It wasn't for these Meddling Mages. Uh-oh. Is it one of these Meddling Mages? Let's see if they're ghosting or if they're just good at naming. We shall see. Regardless, I'll have a play next turn. They might just go for the combo, just say, hey, I don't want you to have a breach. We'll see. Okay. So with that being the case, I might, if I draw fetch land underneath this, I would love to play Rumble. So let's go like this. Unholy Heat's probably a safe bet. Usually just take whatever the lightning bolt style effect is. Okay, and fetch land. No. Okay. So we are pretty priced into going like this, to going like this, and to going like this. Saying go. Seeing if we want to crack bobble. There's a chance we don't crack bobble now, because if they don't disrupt us too much, we could go Rumble, get land 3, attack with Tamiyo, play Emery. That could be nice. So we know they drew Island. Are you reflecting my mage? Okay. So spells your opponent's activated abilities. So I have to activate this now. And this is whatever. This is a very slow draw. Of course, these kind of hate bears add up, but we'll see. Not frightened yet. Trembling, but not frightened. Okay, another Peacekeeper on top. They're really trying to keep the peace here. Yeah. That's why we had to sack Bobble first, because they can name anything. So, what do they want to make more expensive? I guess if they named Bobble, it wouldn't have been the biggest deal, but I think that would have been kind of annoying. So, now I do have the option next turn of flipping Tamiyo. Grinding Station. Okay, so we'll have to remove that before I can combo. I'm glad I put in at least one Pyroclasm, and I have the Bolt to be able to deal with this, so that could be helpful. But overall, they are trying to kind of squeeze me out here. But whatever, the One Ring is looking very poised to take over. That was terrible. All right, so we need to rumble into a land. Not great. Not the worst, though. All right, so let's select this. Let's play this. Let's play Old Haywire Might. And I am going to start attacking with Tamiyo, because getting big constructs in the way here could easily be our route to victory. Next turn, a constructs are already a 4/4. That's pretty good. Or we can play the One Ring, so got plenty of avenues we can go down, even though we're kind of choked out a little bit. And we're going to have to take 5. And then they can Peacekeeper, and that could be dangerous as well. So we'll see. We might be in trouble. Okay. More damage. They might hit us for a lot. As I'm going to take this. Glad I attacked with Tamio. Wouldn't have been able to block anyways. Boom. It's going to be interesting if I want to play the One Ring or not. Or if they give me the option to play the ring. Another Thalia? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's a great turn for them, but you would think you would play it beforehand. Terrible draw. I mean, now they have a ton of pressure. I might be forced to One Ring. And now Meddling Mage is going to be tough to kill, so we're actually in a lot of trouble now. I can't Ring Loop yet. I can cast Emery and make a Construct. I really need a land there. So Construct's going to be a 4/4, which can do some decent work here. Maybe that's just the play. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Okay, so we're going to attack. Hope we're not dead. So we know they have Peacekeeper and one other card. If they play Peacekeeper, we'll have to respond with a Construct. And then I'm fine blocking with Haywire Might as well, if need be, or the Scion. What you got? We knew about that one, so let's make this and be sad. Because 6 was just okay for me last event. It got to be clunky at times. But I'm testing out Spell Snare, because I think the card could be good. Mr. Merriam. But, if I'd submit right now, I'd play 1/6, 1 bolt. Okay. So depending what they do, if they just get in there, I can just block Meddling Mage with the Construct and start blowing stuff up. Name the One Ring. So I could, if I can get some more red sources, I could always go like Heat, Breach, Heat, Bobble, something like that. And I can for sure get the Drum. I mean, if you're just attacking with that, I can just take 4, make another Construct, and try to just go bigger, or at least have bigger blockers for now. Or I just block. Take it down while I can. It's probably better, actually. Alright, because I'm pretty locked out of doing anything of meaning next turn, so we're almost assuredly making a Construct, playing Emery, attack. Kind of want to just draw another Saga. Or another Breach, that'd be good. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to make that sad play. Here's that. Get a Drum. Attack with Tamio. And I'm going to sack the Spawn, I think. Just die to a Reflector Mage, I guess. Yeah, I'd rather chump with that, I think. Okay. Some heinous draws off the top. Last 3 draws of second breach, Oracle, third breach. This game has not went our way. So we can't grinding station, doesn't matter. The One Ring just costs 6. Spells your opponent's cast with the chosen name cost 2 more. Okay, I was thinking like maybe from the graveyard or something. Control Enter if none of them were cast or no mana was spent to cast it. Okay, so that does nothing right now, right? Okay. That really does nothing. Okay, I mean they still can't attack, right? Unless they attack all. Yep. Enters if none of them are cast. Okay. Can't do a lot with this right now, but that could be good shortly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could bolt. No, I can't do anything too cool. I guess I gotta start by drawing a magic card. Ooh. I can play Bobble. I could bolt this. Can't cast the One Ring. Alright, how about this? Let's put Bobble into play. Let's see what we're gonna draw. Or see what they're gonna draw. That's probably more important. Yeah, let's see if I have anything threatening coming. No. So, just drawing a card seems fine. I haven't drawn. I'm gonna get another one. Damn. That's gonna be it. Discard. Okay, draw another card. How about a land? Hooray! It's a pretty good one. Champion to pump this is no problem, so we'll see what the other card is. I bet it's a land. End step, I'll just bolt this so I can cast the One Ring too. That seems good. It might just be another one of these too. Uh-oh. Specialist. Ooh, okay. That's quite good. Well, might be forced to kill this one. That is quite good. Curious why they didn't do that last turn. So that's coming into play. It's going to boost everything. I could kill this. I could block this. Chump that. Take 7. That seems fine. Bolt. Okay, that's cute. I guess I will lose my construct, but we'll start ring looping. And then nothing matters. Gotta play a little faster. Yeah, so chump, trade, take 9, gain 2, take 7. Okay. It's also fine. I think I was more afraid of the attack all, to be honest. Okay, so the ring is ready to go. Can cast it from the yard as well if I want, but I don't. The One Ring. Draw. The ball. It's been a good game. I feel kind of in control now. So I can just ring every turn. And I can ring and bobble every turn just to see what they're going to get. Yep, doesn't matter. And I'll just lose one a turn, you know? So pretty much got them ring locked. Oh yeah, and I draw 3 cards a turn. I want to try to not flip Tamiyo, but I don't think I'll have a choice. I think I'll have to flip it. Uh-oh, you got another one? Freebooter? That'll never work. Oh shit, what does this do? Target player's graveyard. Well, he can't target me. Mistakes were made, or a realization is coming to fruition. It's still going to be tough to deal with these creatures. Not impossible, but it will take some time. Okay, so I know Guide of Souls is on top. Okay, so I'm going to draw a card out, bobble, draw for my turn. So Tamiyo's going to have to flip, which is unfortunate. Okay, so I got to attack with that first. Here's that. I could not draw, but that's silly. All right, then they're going to be able to attack Tamiyo. Okay, draw cards. Okay, tick up. Would love to be able to make a construct too. Let's see if we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay, I can. So I want to get a basic if I can. I need mountains. Okay. Mox. 1, 2, 3, 4. The One Ring from my hand. Maybe that was a little loose goose. I just want to keep bobbling until I see a problem. Okay. Now I can construct to block. I'll draw a card later. I'll say go. Now if they want to bring it at Tamiyo, I can maybe eat some creatures. I'm going to have to win this game, otherwise I'm going to time out. So many clicks. I can just mill my own deck naturally here with that, and then Thassa's Oracle from my hand. It'll take a while, but ring every turn will do that. Okay. So I'll have to kill this first. I mean, I'll start attacking pretty soon. Maybe. Can I make another construct? Construct, 1, 2. I think so. So I'll get a Mox. 1, 2, 3. Get a Mox. Yep, okay. Tick up. Get a blue. I think we're getting close, Ross. I don't think we're quite there yet. At least I don't think it's worth the risk yet. 2, 3, 4. 1 ring. Oh. Fuck. Well, I guess I could keep this one and draw 2 cards. That was stupid. Take 2. Yeah, whatever. Okay, there's that. Can draw those later. Blue. Tamio. Can draw this now and flip, which I don't want to do. No attack. Say go. Discard one of the heats. I guess it doesn't matter. And I can just ultimate here in 2 turns if they don't want to do anything. Have to flip Tammy. All right, maybe can we just do it now? Probably. Let's think. Okay, so nothing's on breach. If we put, I already put this land into play, which is maybe stupid. Breach. Oh yeah, definitely, right? Okay. Breach. Blue. 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 Emery. Blue. Emery. Mox Amber. Mox Amber. Could do it with Malevolent Rumble as well. A plethora of ways to win this turn. Since we got a green mana here, let's Rumble once. Why not? I like showing depth. Rumble. Who needs Grinding Station? No. Let's slap a Mox Amber in there for fun. How insane if we had Shadow Sphere? How insanely unneeded as we're winning the game. You know, not needed. Opponent is now realizing. So we're going to Emery from the yard. There's nothing they have that they can sack, right? Okay. Blue, Emery. Well, wasn't this fun? I have no library. Oh, I was like, what is this? Yeah, Grinding Station, not needed. Honestly, I wrote in my article that, like, I kept, like, I really tried to think out all the lines as I wanted to just put everything in my brain on paper for the article. And I came to the realization that if they take any one of the big three pieces, or big four, we'll say, Underworld Breach, Oracle, Grinding Station, Mox Amber, there's ways to win without all of them. They all get a little, you know, dicier. Like, that game was a little dicey, but there's a way to win without all of them, which I think is sweet. Hope you're all doing well on this fine, fine Thursday. Okay. So, this is quite weak. If that Thassa's Oracle was any other blue card, this hand would be the bomb. But we'd have to get pretty lucky for this hand to do much. We'd have to draw a land or a creature basically immediately. I think Thassa's Oracle is already kind of like a mulligan, so let's ship this one. Okay, this is fine. So we could try to go for the turn 3 win here by playing Saga on 1. Grinding Station on 2. Mox on 3. It's just always so dicey, and sometimes it just doesn't work. So instead, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go Misty on 1, Saga plus Grinding Station on 2, Construct on 3, win on turn 4. Let's put back the Woodlands. I don't think we need that. Maybe we don't need all these fetch lands, and the Woodland could actually be good if they have a hand disruption. Yeah, I can be persuaded for that. Let's do that. All right, we'll say go. With Looping Rumble, hell yeah. 4 years, EK.
4 years? Jeez.
Jeez. EK plays cards. What is up, buddy? Welcome back for 48 months. EK, I love you, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope all is well with you. With the Yawgfather, eh? We be Yoggin. The great Yoggington father. Okay. This matchup's always close. Is that still too risky? But I will put this in the yard as that's still pretty good there. Yeah, hey, not all sunshine and rainbows for me either at the moment, buddy, I must say. But that's okay. We'll live on. Well, I mean, if Spell Snare is going to be good, it's probably going to be good by me saying go. Just playing Saga saying go. Or they're not going to play a 2-drop and it's going to just be like, wow, I hate this card. Anything from Dust ends up being relevant. Yeah, I kind of doubt it, Reign of Havoc, but appreciate you being here. All right, well, let's see if this stupid card is even good. Or maybe I'll just hate it so much we'll be off it. I mean, they're not going to main phase Bowmaster. That's the problem. Hitting a wall of roots would be sweet, though, I must say. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. So, now... I think I just want to play Second Saga and play Grinding Station. The creatures against Yawg are not good. So, this sets up for a nice next turn. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Now we should be able to win next turn, maybe. Oh! Card's broken. Lock it in. 4 of stock. It's broken. We've done it. We've connected. Spectacular. Give me 14, yes. What? What? Oh, that's an insect. Haywire Mite's an insect? What the? All right, we're going to try to go for the win. If they have the 1 of endurance, they're probably going to get us here. We don't have enough resources. Okay, so let's go like this. What do we need? Is it drum? Since we already have mocks in the yard, I think it's probably drum. Drum, we get drum, we rumble. Yeah, all right. We might be able to win through endurance with a drum here. I don't know if that's true, but... Now, can I combo without exposing Rumble? I can for sure win with Rumble. But is there a way for me to cast Breach and just win from the yard with these low of resources? I think there is. Because then if they endurance me at any point, then I can Rumble and still win. Guess I would have to hit a 0 drop. I'd have a lot of looks at it, though. I don't think so, Ross. I think I can even hit Oracle, because I'd have a Scolding Tarn going to the yard, which would be that 1 buffer card, you know? I think I can still beat that. Right? Yeah, buffer card there helps. I need the red source anyways. I can just get mountain. It doesn't matter. Breach. Okay. I believe they have Eft of the 6 variety. No, because I already have 2 artifacts in play, Ross, so I don't need a second buffer. If I didn't have 2 artifacts, then yes, that's true. Oh, I guess because I'd need a Mox in here. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so there's the Emery. Here's the Mox. Blue. Sack. Now it's basically locked up. I can tap for blue. Better not do that just in case. Yeah, it just doesn't matter at this point. They would have at least not F6'd. Okay, so end save target, me. Untap. Green. Don't think any of this matters, but we'll do this now. Get the buffer. Trigger on the stack. Sack the Mox. Yeah, whatever. I am convinced they don't have it. I might get punished by that, but that's okay. So let's go blue. Blue. This. Always yes. Always yield. Do. And now we breach. Now we grind. Dun 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 dun. We be grinding. All right, keep it going, keep it going. Okay, don't think there's anything they could have, but I could use this just in case. 1, 2, 3, yep. Bonk. Thoracle. Bonk. All right. All right, so the Yawg. Definitely want the needle. This is basically the only matchup that I bring in needle, but it's that important. Bolt seems fine. Veil seems fine. I don't love Veil. Haywire Might, I gotta keep in case they got Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I can cut some of the fluff there. Spell Snare, once again, doesn't seem great. Maybe it's okay, though. They have Bowmaster, they have Wall of Roots. I'll keep it for science. Bolt is fine. I don't think the Whip Flares are good enough. Yeah. This is where it's easier when you have 6. I just usually cut that card. 6 is actually great against Yawgmoth, though. No 6. Could leave out Veil. Veil's not incredible, especially on the draw. They can have Bogart Trawler, though, which can be a problem. Maybe it's not worth it, though. The One Ring's also not amazing against them. Maybe we'll trim one of those. They can win through the One Ring just like we can win through it. Grind on me indeed. Grind on me indeed. Alright. Could see myself changing my board when I'm on the draw, depending on what we see. Sometimes Yawg, you know, boards into such a hateful deck that, like, they don't even function as a deck anymore. And, like, I don't change my plan that much as far as sideboarding goes, but I will just, you know, lean on constructs as, like, a main plan type thing. But they can have a plethora of hate. Basically, every single hate piece you can think of, they can have it in their deck. So I'm practicing, you know, a closed deckless tournament like the Apex event will be. I could probably Google their results and see their exact list, but doesn't pay. All right, turn 1 Emery, plus the ability to cast Rumble. This is great. Now if we top deck Spell Snare, I think I'm just locked, you know? I'm just locked in keeping the card. Because it would be insane. This is the kind of scenarios where Spell Snare really would shine. But I still don't know how good it is. Regardless, turn 1 Emery's, always happy. Do you have the youngest of the wolf? Even better. What do we got? Spell Snare is not even good now with Delighted Halfling. That is good, but we don't have the mana to cast it yet. So we'll go like this, we'll go like this, we'll get Emery down. Now, I do have to bobble now. Oh, there's the needle. I do have to bobble now in case they have Orcish Baumeister. I do not want my Emery to die. If only that was a swamp. If that was an overgrown tomb, we just couldn't have sacked it. We'd have to play around it. All right, that's perfect. Or if we had Spell Snare. Not afraid of too many plays right now. I guess just fetch land, Fatal Push Emery would be probably the best against us. Emery's quite good against them just because they can't kill it very effectively if you don't put your baubles. If you don't play your baubles in such a careless way where they can Bowmaster it. Okay, so there's the Heath. We know they have a Halfling in hand and 4 Mysteries. And we got a Needle in the yard, so we could be safe and Needle on Yawg as soon as next turn. Could even like Rumble into Needle and Unholy Heat. Like we can do a lot next turn. While simultaneously getting ready for Constructs the following turn. Pretty good. Kind of awkward they can't play their Halfling as well, but yeah, still a great turn. That is definitely a good play. Emery was our golden ticket. As now Yawg is just a good play. We can kill it. So just Yawg next turn is not that big of a deal as they only have 1 creature, but... So it's almost assuredly going to be Saga Rumble, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll top deck Tammy. We could Tameo and Rumble. That would be nice. We'd have to use Scalding Tarn for Stomping Ground, though, and not Saga, but totally worth it. Tameo would be our best draw, I would imagine. Alright, Tammy? Tammy? What about a Tammy? Huh. Just playing the Diabolic Tutor game, huh? Easy, easy, easy. Magic's pretty easy when you just say what you want and you just get it, you know? Alright. I like calling out my best draws, because if you don't call it out, how do you know what your best draw is, you know? Very relevant. Okay. Not great. None of these are great. I probably just want the old Misty. Backup Tameo doesn't seem that appealing, but of course it could be good. You know, if they just have a Fatal Push Delighted Halfling hand or whatever, then I feel silly for getting Misty Rainforest, but I don't think it's worth it. All right, we'll say go. I'm going to try to backpack Skura. Caldwell, Ohio is notoriously in the middle of nowhere. And I go off cellular data. So I'm going to try for the first day. If it's successful, I'll probably do the second day. But I don't have high hopes for it. But I'm going to try. And there's a chance, even if it's good, I don't do it on Sunday. But we'll see. We'll see. Didn't play the halfling. So it's trying to endurance me. Okay. I can just unholy heat that. Yeah, and like they have fiber internet, but everyone's on it. Everyone's on the internet. So on the internet. Everyone's on their internet, so it doesn't work as well for me. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so I can do nothing about them actually endurancing my stuff to the bottom. But killing it is totally reasonable. And if they don't endurance, maybe I just breach and just have a nice value breach here. We'll see what they do. I'm going to start by attacking with Tamio. Where there's nothing bad that's going to happen to this little pretty student. Well, now I kind of want to breach. You'd think that they would cast it. I mean, this breach is nasty. If I get it to work. Or it's countered by endurance if they had the patience for it. It's also awkward because I'd have to play other red source if I want to play around it. Or I just truly say, hey, I'm not playing around it. Just what else would make sense? I would like to get a Saga down. Force of Vigor would make sense. Force of Vigor would make a lot of sense, right? That's why they wouldn't play Delighted Halfling. Force of Vigor, no other green source. So I'd get to play one thing from the yard, which would be Emery. That checks out. And I could protect my Saga. All right, we're going to do that. Okay. I think I gotta sack the Scion. Breach. Yeah, I think that's what they have. Chat. And they're going to do it right now. Here's Emery. And then I'm going to play Saga, post-combat, draw a card, and lick my chops. Was I right? I am such gas. Come on. Can't hold this hand up forever. Must pat self on back. Oh, all right, thank God. Whew. It's getting sore. All right, I guess I still couldn't have played the land, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do that. So, yep, I think I played that as well as I could have. So, now the real question is, do I get Saga down and I'm just okay if they, do I even have a red source? Yeah, I do. Just okay if they Yawgmoth me? I think so. All right, I think that was nice. Nice. So now they have Delighted Halfling and 3 mystery magical cards. Uh-oh. father. Don't love that. I mean, they got to get rid of both halflings to do so. Still pretty good. I mean, they have to get rid of Emery, probably. Yeah, otherwise I can just bring back the needle. Yeah, maybe that was a reason to not play Saga. They would need a land. And they pretty clearly don't have one. But they get another draw step, you know? But even a fetch land, they could get Dryad Arbor. What could it be? It's Yawg. Yeah, I'm definitely taking these spell snares out of the deck, though. I wouldn't be shocked if they take out Wall of Roots. They gotta make room for all these hate cards, you know? And that's like the only card it's good against. It's good against Bowmaster. I take that back, but... How many breaches do I have gone? 1, 2... Just 2. So I have 4 left in the deck. Oh, wait. 3 left in the deck. I count Shifting Woodlands. So I have 3 left. I do like 6 in this matchup. It's very good. I totally agree with you. I did some nasty things against Yawg. And there's other matchups where it's good. Like, I do not think 6 is a bad card, for what it's worth. I'm just trying Spell Snares. I think it's something you should do no matter what, is try out all the cards. Now they should be in trouble. Because now I'm going to heat it and bring back Needle. Now, it's kind of risky because I'm giving them a good force. And to be fair, they can have endurance here. So I want to target... The way I want to do this is I want to target Needle first. That'll bait out the endurance. Because if I just go on Holy Heat now, and then the endurance, and I don't get Needle or Yawg dead, that equals big, big, dumb, dumb streamer. And they're thinking, so they have a thing. Now, if they had endurance, it's kind of loose to let me untap, because they could endurance... Okay, that's a card. Don't think I'm going to cast that yet, for the reasons I was just saying, but we are going to start with this on the Needle. Okay. Needle. The Yawg. Thran Doctor. It's still good because if they can kill it at some point and unlock it, it's still a threatening card where if I have a Needle in play on Yawg and they don't have a Yawg, I feel better than if I have a Needle on Yawg and they have a Yawg, you know? So I don't think I'm going to do it this second, but... So let's start by attacking with Tammy. And saying pass the turn. No reason to blink yet. We could just make a construct, get a Surveil land, be on our way. Wouldn't mind getting a blue-red Surveil land if I have that left. Why are you over there? Seems like it'd be better in my deck, but whatever. Yeah, I was thinking about heating right away, but I don't think I need to yet. Wall of Roots. Okay. I am going to get a red land, though, so I'm just going to get Steam Vent. So I might heat here at end step. Okay. Because they have, like, Rex Sages and stuff, too, so just less bodies in play also helps. Now, this could be bad if they haven't... What are they doing? Oh, opponents just decided to stop playing Magic. Never mind. Nothing matters then. Thank you for the Yawg. Now, do I even care? Yeah, whatever. Let's Unholy Yeet that out of there. Now, I still don't have the win locked up. And I don't think I have to go for it. I'm under no serious pressure, so I'm just going to kind of do my thing. I could value breach here. I can get the Haywire Mite here to insulate against the Cauldron thing. Now I can get this to draw more magical cards. I can play this, because why the hell not? I can attack for a 0 and a 9. And now I have the old attack them combo locked up. And now they have to answer so many axes. I could just breach here too. And value breach, it's just not worth it. Look at all these permanents we have. I'm going to remember my tokens this time around, y'all. I have them packed and everything. I had so many tokens and didn't bring any of them with me for the last event. Yeah, this is honestly, in my sideboard guide, this is the only matchup I bring in Needle of one of the played decks. You know, I mean, I might play against something stupid like Belcher or... I really don't... I can't think of anything else where you really want it. Like, Belcher and Yawg are the only things that stick out. But they truly matter in those matchups, and they're worth the slot. Twiddle Storm for the One Ring, right? They just can't beat that. Yeah, I have needled the One Ring. I've needled the One Ring and then just had a ring in play, sacked the needle target to grind myself out, draw cards off the One Ring, bring back needle. It's like you have to go take a shower after that. It's too dirty. What do you got? So they could have endurance. Do I try to force the endurance out right away? I guess I can kind of force the endurance out by going like this. You got it? That is a big fact about Ross Merriam. He likes it dirty. Shaken, not stirred. All right, so do I allow them to endurance and block? It'd be the same, right? Because they're going to endurance anyways. But this could kind of save time. At the end of the day, who cares? Can you guys believe it? Ross Merriam turned down a fun-filled evening with his friend, Corey Baumeister, to go to a Jim Gaffigan concert tonight. Just hates friendship. Just hates it so much. He's like, you know what? I'd rather not be friends with you, Corey. You go F yourself. And I'm like, okay, Ross. I guess that's a valid thing to say. Thanks, buddy. Can you believe it, y'all? So I'm just going to go to a comedy show by myself like I'm Steven Glansberg. A Haywire Mite. What are you going to hit with that? It is non-creature. Okay. I guess I will just combo Okay, that's fair then. That's fair. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. All right, so let's go with this and start rumbling. Let's start rumbling. Let's go like this, and let's see if we can win from a spot where it looks like we can't. If not, we'll just value breach and it'll be a-okay. All right, so here's that. That is not the win yet. So we get to go green, colorless, rumble again. Get rid of that. Okay, I think I already played a land. We'll get a backup breach. And I guess we can rumble one more time to hit. This is our last hit, though. Let's get ready to rumble. Kind of just, this is just showing off at this point. There's the grinding station. So it can be in the yard or our hand. It doesn't matter. I guess it's just better in the hand. So we still got there, which is sexy. All right. Hey, get out of there, Rumble. All right. So here's that. Here's that. Let's grind. Okay. Grind this. Now we want to empty our yard in case they have endurance. So we're going to play around endurance. This is just a learning lesson. Let's see how much we can do. I hear a little baby. Did you hear that there were grinding stations being played and you wanted to come say hi? I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, it just won't matter this time around as we have so many baubles. They can endurance us and it just doesn't matter. Let's see. I don't think there's a proper way to play around it. Because we have too many cards in our yard? Well, oh no, that's not true. So I can just mox. I can just keep moxing until I empty my graveyard, but that's okay. We're just going to do this. There's the bolt. So I didn't just exile the drum, did I? Okay. All right, so we'll sack the drum. Mox Amber. All right, add blue. Always yes, always yield. But if we really did want to play around it, what we would do here is just keep casting Mox Ambers, not grinding them away, until our graveyard size is at around 3, since we have Oracle. Then, that way, if we play Endurance on the stack, they go to mill us, or they go to put our cards at the bottom, so our library would be too big. Then we just grind ourselves down because we have so few cards in our library. That being said, we can just Lightning Bolt our Oracle and do it again now. So we're going to do that. All right. Plethora of ways to win. They've also just F6, so we know this one's over, but it's a good lesson. And we got to just make sure we don't put ourselves in a weird spot where Force of Vigor actually gets us here. I think this is the perfect spot to stop. So we're going to get this. We're going to go like this. That's going to untap. We're going to add 1. Now we're just going to play this and nothing they could have except they could Endurance here. And if they Endurance, then we Lightning Bolt our own Oracle. And in paper, this moves a little bit faster. But on the draw, a little bit of the awkwardness here with Shifting Woodlands. And wanting to get Steam Vents, but it's really not that bad because we start with Steam Vents, play Tamiyo, next turn either Emery or Unholy Heat and play this as a tap land, and totally fine. Well, I have no idea what that card is, so probably not. What can I substitute with if I don't have second woodland? Second steam vent. Second steam vents. That's what I cut for it. I do like shifting woodlands, and I'm closer to 3 than I am to 1. But if you don't have it, just play another steam vents. Oh, well, I'm glad it's played on that end. Okay, so this is this weird mono black deck that's like trying to play that 3 mana 2/2 with this and grave crawlers and try to mill me out type BS. Yeah, Soul Trader. Okay. All right. I mean, this is a combo deck where my removal actually still works, which is nice. All right, so we have a lot of options. What is the best against this weird-ass deck? Trying to be fast, keeping removal, which all leads me down roads of just playing Steam Vents Tamiyo. I do like Rumble, but I don't think I need it yet. Yeah, Marionette Apprentice, something you gotta kill. Okay. So I want to draw cards. So I'd love to get Emery out this turn, but I can't. So we'll get Events of the Steam varieties. We'll play Tamiyo and a Bauble, and we won't crack the Bauble. Although normally against a Bowmaster deck, I'd want to crack it immediately here before they have access to 2 mana. But since I might need it to pair with Emery, or with Tamiyo's Treasure, Clue, whatever the hell it is, to then play Emery, I don't want to crack it yet. We still might crack it, depending if they, like, killed Tamiyo. I'm, like, auto-killing it. Okay. So there is a piece of the combo. I believe they need quite a bit more, though, right? Don't they need 2 more? Isn't it a 4-card combo? Don't they need Marionette Apprentice plus the Soul Trader to complete this? Okay. All right. Well, that is a perfect reason for us to crack Bauble. I'm more than likely doing that. I mean, this deck can win on turn 2. Oh, their deck. Yeah. All right. Apprentice, Soul Trader, and a higher life. Yeah, they need so many things to go right. Regardless, I hate the old trolley boy. Okay, well, that's going to be great against us no matter what. All right. So we got Tamiyo. We're going to play this. Hope we don't die. Ooh, I forgot to turn off all those commands. Those are the commands that I normally just have for my backpack stream, but I'm too lazy to shut them all off and then turn them all on for tomorrow. So if you don't mind, y'all, I'm going to keep those auto commands on. Might be. Forgive me, chat. Okay, so they have the old Bogey T. Beginning of your end step. If you control a creature, look at the top 7 cards of your library, then you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, you may put a creature with converted mana value else X or less from among those onto the battlefield. Well, X is +1, so it's birthing pod thing, so they can put a 1-drop or a 2-drop. Is that okay? Sounds horrific. Sounds absolutely horrific. They still got the Trawler. So I got a Rumble here. If we brick on a land, this is kind of how we lose the game, but I think it's worth the risk. All right. Good enough. That should be not the win next turn, but regardless, we got to take... Oh, no, that's the win next turn. If they don't draw a land for old Trawler here. At least we didn't hit Oracle, then we would have had to take it because they have Bogart Trawler ready. And if they troll us, whatever, it's okay. We won't be winning the game next turn for sure, but we might kill this. We'll see. It's not a zombie, right? Okay, thank God. Unearth the Soul Trader. So this is a zombie. How do I not chuck this? So I think it's just killing this, right? Pay 1 life, sack a creature, get a treasure. So they're gonna put one of these other things into play. And if I just kill it in response, that's got to be the best use of my thing, right? Does that seem right, chat? I'm gonna let this resolve. Then they're going to go to play Gravecrawler. And then with Gravecrawler on the stack, I kill Soul Trader. Does that seem good? I've never played against this deck, so... That seems like what I want to be doing, though. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Mallory's just figured out waving, and it's the most adorable thing ever. All right, that's the plan I'm going to go with. We'll see if it's right. Hey, thanks, Jay. What's up? What's up? Unholy Yeet this. Oh, I was like, did I even have Delirium? I thought this was a 2-2. Okay. So now the game is over if they don't birthing ritual into anything bad for me. Oh, did they fetch away the trawler? Okay, well, even better. Oh, they get to look first? That's pretty annoying. Oh, they could be bowmastering here. Okay, so they're just dead. Wait, do I have enough cards in yard? Oh, yeah, plenty. Because I can sack the clues. Don't think there's anything they could have, so it's just on. All right, so I want to do this first. Sack. Breach. Grinding station. 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter the cards. Grinding station comes into play. Sack the clue. Now I can always attack with Tamio again to get some more cards. It's not needed. Yet. It might be, though. I don't think so. We'd have to... Oh, yeah, we have Oracle in hand. So, yeah, it's just not needed. So, now we grind until we find Mox Amber. Grind with me. Okay. Now, I might actually pull up a deck list of this to see what kind of sideboard stuff they bring in. Because I don't know. I mean, I assume it could be like ley lines. This deck is the best it's ever been. Well, it might have been better with Nadu, but other decks had Nadu, you know? Yeah, I mean, the banning of Grief and the banning of Nadu, like, was just so good for this deck. Because I knew from the second that I played this deck in Nadu that, like, Tamio and Rumbo were the secret keys to making that deck good. So, whenever they took away the busted deck, I knew this deck was going to be nasty. All right. Real nasty. I guess if all of our baubles are on the bottom, we could lose. All of our moxes are on the bottom, we could lose. It still never happened to me, but there is some of those 1 in 1,000 games that, like, you just could lose because of the sequencing of your deck. But it's very, very unlikely. Near impossible, and maybe impossible. Sacrifice this. Yes. All right, if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to fast forward. This is the boring part. All right. No, Flame is terrible. Yeah, Skura's right. You need... I mean, Ring's just one of your best cards in your entire deck, but that's a Sacred Goat. The 4 of is a Sacred Goat, for sure. That card too good. It's just your best turn 3 play against energy decks. And, I mean, it's just the best play against most decks. The card's just insane. Oh, we love that energy plays Ring, because Ring is not good against us. So them tapping out for a 4-mana Ring, like, tasty. That's also just so good. Yes, please keep playing the One Ring in your aggro decks. You'll be safe for the turn, I swear. All right, so if I go... Yes. MRA. Oracle. I kind of get mesmerized as I start comboing. I'm like, oh wait, we're at the end point. We got to do things. All right, I really got to see what is in this deck. Let's see. All right. Vince. 19. Joe. All right, this player does not have some top results, so I got to find a stock deck of this. Let's see. Modern. Can't find it anywhere. So it's Golgari. Here we go. There we go. All right. Example deck, just so we can learn. Rexage, Fulminators, Dothies. So it's leaving removal. This one doesn't... we can leave in Haywire Might for the ritual anyways. It doesn't seem great. I wouldn't leave Haywire Might in alone for that. Unless... Oh, they have Chthonian Nightmare as well. Unless they might have Leyline too. So, we'll check it out. Alrighty. So, Lantern seems good. Does Needle actually stop this too? Pay 1 life, sack a creature, create a treasure. So this does shut out the Warren Soul Trader, huh? I mean, if they can't combo, their deck's pretty bad. Bogart Trawler, it's a black deck. We want that. Whip Flare actually could be good too. This is a lot of cards, though. Whip Flare's good if they try to go this weird, crappy plan B, but it's bad against their main plan. Yeah, I like spot removal more just because it can stop them from comboing that turn. They actually have a shitload of spell snare targets, so I think I'm going to keep that. I'm never going to want to get Drum, as I have Needle and Soul Guide Lantern. They have Dothy. They can combo through the ring. I'm going to try this. I don't think this is a perfect way to sideboard, as I'm kind of out of time here. Tamio also seems medium. Yeah, whatever. I should have started sideboarding faster. Do not think that was the best. Ooh, look at this spicy hand. Well, Spell Snare's terrible. 6 would have been amazing here. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. I think I have to keep this, even though this hand is also not great. On the draw. So pretty disruptive hand. And Veil could be good. I almost want to be a psychopath and put Breach on the bottom, but this looks like a good value Breach turn. Or a good value Breach style, but I might just want the 2 removal spells. I'm actually going to put back Breach and maybe regret it. If I just draw a second Breach at any point, I feel brutal. Don't Thoughtseize me? Okay, thank God. I didn't want them to know my tricks. Okay, so now our whole goal is to hit land drops and win with the One Ring. Birthing Ritual. Oh, baby. We might be doing it, chat. We might be doing it. Our first on the draw spell snare, your 2-drop. Or maybe they'll just be like, well, you got the spell snare mana up. I better just Thoughtseize you. That's where you want to click fast. Make them think you have 6'd. One more click. Now we still need a land, but... All right. Our hand is still non-functional. Oh! Your turn. Had it. Had it the whole time. Play patterns is that you've never played a turn 1 Urza Saga. Is racing to turn 3 win not a viable strat? It is. In certain matchups. I played turn 1 Saga against like Amulet, Urza Living End. There's certain matchups where I do. Well. Alright. Spell Snare, you're busted. Storm, that's another perfect example. Anything very linear and very aggressive. Tron, I definitely do it sometimes. There's matchups I do, but like a matchup like this, the constructs can be good. Alright. Let's go get that falls. Well, Spell Snare was great here, I will say. Sick. We're getting close. Do you have Surgical on one of my cards? I mean, it's gonna work. I hope they Surgical the Spell Snares. I think it seems like a good Thoughtseize turn, you know? We gotta see what's going on in my hand. I think I got pretty much all the plays covered from them, except like maybe just like 2 Grave Crawlers or something. That's what I don't want to see, I guess. The old Bogey Bee. It's just this thing. Okay. I can't kill it right now. I guess I could Surveil first. All right. All right. Now, if they do have Surgical here, this actually kind of hurts. So I give them the card they want a Surgical, but I think step 1 and just getting the ring back is more important. I might even Veil here. All right, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to Veil now to see if I can bait out their breach. Some people just think, oh, you can't do it. But all right, so that happens. Unholy Heat? All right. That worked out as perfect as possible so far. Okay. So now we better put a ring on it before our life total gets too scary. And I mean, there's a chance we die next turn, but I'm willing to take that risk. I guess I can bobble first to see. And then we can start constructing. I don't even know what that does. Okay, so just a swamp at the moment. Okay. Say go, drop bubble. I like to say it out loud when I get ready for tournaments. Just saying it out loud. Just make sure you don't screw it up. Okay, they played that quickly. I'm scared. I've already counted that. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is pressure. This is pressure. We'll have to find something, but as of right now, it's not that big of a deal. We have this already. They can't Orcish Baumeister me, so let's draw now. I have the vibe that they have Surgical. I think that's their last card, which isn't bad, but I think we got to be wary of it. I love getting Surgical, though, because then I can show you how to play around it. Okay, that was excellent. Our plan to win here is Saga, pretty much no matter what anyways. So let's go like this. Let's go like this. And then let's say go. Then we can Unholy Heat something if they have the combo. And make a construct. I don't need to bobble right now. Nah. And then we can always Grinding Station away our ring if it gets a little dicey. Like we might go to 9 here, go to 7 in our draw step. Always, Tim. Always. Okay, pretty free attacks. Now, one thing we can do here is just block the 2 grave crawlers, because then they don't have a zombie. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm just crazy enough to do it. Just crazy enough to do it, chat. I'll gain the life. It had haste for a split second. Bogey tea, eh? It's just bogey tea. We can make it if we try. It's just bogey tea. Bogey tea. All right. They're gone. Nothing of importance was in there. Except our most busted card in the deck. Spell Snare, of course. Okay, so let's go like that. Okay. Well, I hope we can teach you. All right, so there is the trader. That can do some nice stuff. We might actually try to grind that away. We'll see. All right, let's take a peek. So, triggers on the stack. Let's draw magic cards. I'm not too worried yet. Oh, we did kill our construct. That was a mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was my bad. That was autopilotness. Okay, so that was stupid, but yeah, we have a needle, huh? That's great. So let's do that. Do I care about constructs? I think so still. Maybe this was a little aggressive. Could get Soul Guide Lantern too. I have 2 Grave Troll. I can get that next turn. I'll just get Needle. Warren G. Okay. I don't think I want to make a construct with this. Do I have the mountain? I do. Excellent. So let's go Mox. Tammy, it's free. Now I can go this, and I can either Unholy Heat, which I have Delirium with 3 cards, which is hilarious. Or make a construct. Or I just play Saga and just make a construct no matter what. Go to 6. Just be fine with them going Soul Trader into Gravecrawler. That kind of seems better. And then I can grind away the ring next turn. And just actually present a lethal attacker. I could get these up to 7s. Yeah, I can just present lethal. That sounds better. Don't think I'm risking death here with the needle, but we'll see. I can't imagine another card that they could have that could be lethal. All right, draw your vanilla 3/3. 3 mana 3/3. Oh. That's a card. Okay. Don't think that matters, but that was a better play than 3 mana 3/3 go. So this equates to 1. That makes them 6s. Grinding Station makes them 7/7s. And the Unholy Heat kills this. So they should be at -1 life points next turn, chat. We did it. I don't know. The spell snares were great so far. I don't know. I'm torn. I think no matter what you choose, it's fine. But it could be spell snare is just better. Gasps heard around the room. Oops. I did forget that was going to flip, but it doesn't matter. Could just win the game with the combo here, but that's boring. All right, so let's go and flip that. All right. We got the mountain still here, so we'll go like this. Unholy Yeet. Grinding Station. A Construct. Bang. Bang. What are you at? 14? Excellent. That creature may not block. Not allowed. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to Jim Gaffigan tonight. Ooh, is this turn 1 Emery? I'm going to Jim Gaffigan tonight, and it's just Starbucks. Oh, that would be glorious. Yep, yep. All righty. Well, I will not mulligan an Emery. My backpack stream, y'all, I had one turn 1 Emery, and we've had turn 1 Emery 3 times so far today. It is just a venti cold brew, a single shot of espresso, 3 toffee nut syrups with a splash of 2% milk. The good stuff, really. Oh, shit, I thought this was a steam vent. Okay, this is not as good. I kind of autopiloted there, but that's okay. Still strong. All right, is it worth it to keep that on top? Probably. And then I think I will still bobble. Because this could be Jeskai. So I don't... Well... I was like, do I want to play out the Mox? It's actually close. I want to get a little more information, see if I can see what deck my opponent's playing. Obviously, I don't have this advantage when I am playing an in-person tournament, so I don't like to use the Magic Online go-to thing here. But this will very much dictate our plays. Through the Breach deck, I doubt it. I doubt they're playing that. Tron. Okay, they're playing something off their radar. I just have a vibe for Jeskai control. That would make sense. Regardless, I think I need the land, though. So, regardless, I'll play the Bauble. Just debating if I want to play the Mox. And I think the answer is yes. If you want to Wrath Disguise away just my Mox, you go for it. I think I will sack the Bauble still. The only thing that punishes me is if I draw an untapped green source. I could go Emery and Rumble, which is better. But otherwise, I can just Emery and Tamiyo. But if they keep a counter spell available, I would like to be able to cast both. So I'm not going to Bauble yet. See what they do. It's definitely Jeskai. Okay, so I'm not going to crack Bauble because I think they could have a good old... Yeah, wait, what the hell? That's not cool. That's really good. All right, well, let's do this. Now let's start with Emery. Start with Tamiyo. Which one do I care about more? Probably Emery. So let's start with Tamiyo. Emery. Could just give him the best Wrath of the Skies ever. I don't know if we have the luxury of playing around Wrath of the Sky this game. Sometimes they can just have it and get us. This might be one of those games, sadly. Yep. Wrath of the Skies me into oblivion, please. I'm ready. My body is ready. My mind is ready. My battlefield is not ready. Otherwise, pretty good turn one. Hey, good day, Gabriel. I like it if you're just going to kill something. Ooh, end step, dress down. I mean, happy you're getting rid of that now. Do I want to Bauble now? Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Soul Guide main is a weird one to me. No, I don't think I would like that, but I think it's fair. You know, someone was just sick of losing to Flage. I get it. Oh, are they evoking? Oh, hell yeah. Is it time to get a 4/4? Yes. Yes. I approve. I approve because I think this is a worse deck than regular Jeskai control, and because it's sweet. I mean, that's the dream. Okay. 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 Let's Unholy Geet this. Could have Force. Force is pretty good. If they force, my construct plan is not very good, so maybe we just have to start rumbling. I mean, maybe this deck also just plays whatever of the skies too, but as it stands, I think I need to just try to find the combo, because I can't attack with Tamiyo. Well, actually, that's not true. I can attack with Tamiyo, as I can flip it. Well, that's not very good. Here's that. Let's rumble. And you know what? That rumble was so nice, I think I'm going to do it twice. It's not looking good though, chat, I will say. It's looking slightly better. All right, now we got two great plays regardless next turn. Just look at what Rumble did there, though. Like, just incredible. Found us two great cards, filled our graveyard with stuff, and only cost 1 mana. It was basically Ponder. My hero, Jason Yee, said that on the broadcast, on the Pro Tour broadcast. Jason just said, yeah, the card is basically Ponder because it stays net, you know, it's net 1 mana. as you get the mana back, and you pretty much get to look at 4 cards. So, in the right deck, it is Ponder. Now, what the hell am I getting rid of here? Is Tamiyo even good? Tamiyo's probably my worst card. Feels bad, man. Because they might just Flage. If they Flage Emery, do I die? No, if they Flage Emery, I can probably just go for the combo. Annihilator trigger is annoying regardless. And I have my Unholy Heat gone. I guess I don't need Saga. Saga's going to go away anyways. I already have my artifacts. Oh yeah, getting rid of Mox is probably the best. Yeah, all right, chat. All right. Good call. I like where your head's at. I like what you're throwing down. And I might be able to cast the One Ring and Breach. And I can get Mox off this. Okay, yeah, that was for sure the correct pick. Yeah. Y'all smart, I'm dumb. And now we can play 2 very meaningful threats. If they play a land, a Consign on the One Ring would be bad. Yeah, W chat for sure. It's about time. Nah, just kidding. You're always a W chat. Okay. To play around Consign, I probably just go for Breach first. So let's try that. And just try to win the game. What do you say, chat? It's not there yet, but... Are you trying to consign my Saga? I guess you can. If you dare. In this economy? Okay, there's that. Here's a Breacher. Huh. Didn't think that was going to work. Guess I just start rumbling. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get a backup Breach in case this doesn't work. All right, we can only rumble one more time unless I find a green source. Rumble. Okay, I think it's worth it. One more look at the card. The old station. There she is. There she blows, the grinding station. All right. So, now let's put them to the test. They want to use their consign right now. They do not. Well, what the hell do they have? Are they just sad, dead? Sad and dead? Kind of thinking that might be the thing. All right, well, here's that. We'll untap this. They could consign the Oracle trigger. That would not do it. Should not be enough. As we'll have red mana, and we'll heat it and do it again. Oops. Yeah, super easy to play around that. Here's one of these. Here's one of these. Should probably start becoming conscious of delirium, although it doesn't matter yet. Hold control. Yes. All right, we'll start being conscious of the D. Okay. I bet they had it. Consign just did nothing at any point there, which is super sexy. The best use it would have been is hitting the Saga, but I don't think that would have been enough, so. All right, all right. Yes, guy control. This version, though, I mean, it's definitely just worse. It's way cooler. Way more fun. And the one aspect where it is better is Dress Down. Dress Down is a relic of a card in Modern, and it's so good against us. So that means we should not rely on our constructs, and we got to be wary of it. So to be wary of it, we still have to bring in the counter spells. They probably still have Wrath of the Skies too. They'd be foolish not to. The Soul Guide Lantern for Flage seems okay, but they have that aggressive Annihilator stuff where that stuff is just really good. They can also have the stupid 1/3, so we have to leave in heats in some numbers, which I hate because the heat is bad. Now, Spell Snare, is this a good Magic card against them? It can't be. It cannot be. I mean, Dress Down. Ugh. Still just does not seem like the card I want to keep in, even though I'm trying to test it. I mean, it's good against Dress Down. It is good against Dress Down, but does that matter at all? Definitely want to cut one heat. That's an easy one. Mox is an easy one. 2 cards to cut. I'm just glaring at these snares. These are normal lists for plays. No creatures that stop ETBs or Wrath of the Skies. Really? We can't John Mayer right now. I'm sorry. I'm recording this for YouTube, though. Yell at me. I'm going to take out snares. If I was in the dark here, which I would be, I would leave in some heats. They can also just hit the 4/4. They can hit Flage. I have... Oh, did I want this for Flage, though? I would rather have this for Flage, I guess. Just play 2 heats. It's risky. We are 7-0 in games today, Dart Dog. So 3-0. All right, I do hate heat, so we're going to give this a shot. At least that's an easy one. Well, I'm going to keep. It's not great. Because we have so many cards we want to put on the bottom. Our opponent has graciously mulliganed with us, though. I don't really know, Dart Dog. You know, I've started dabbling and playing a couple decks, but my plan this weekend was to talk to people at Apex and start getting an eye of it, and then next week we're hitting Pioneer hard to get ready. But this is kind of my last week where I actually tested a lot of Standard to get ready for Worlds, as that's a very important job to me, as I just absolutely love commentating those big events. Shit. I can't play Tamiyo. Too risky. Yeah. Worlds is coming up. It's like October 30th. It's over Halloween. It's coming up quick. I gotta just get Hedge Maze here. I mean, I saw MJ stream it, and I watched his stuff. Is there anything that punishes? I mean, I better just sack it now. I don't think there's anything that punishes me, but here we are. Michael Jacob. Uh-oh. Hey, Pioneer's always everything. Everybody plays everything, you know? Alright. Shit. Well, that was worst possible. Tilt. That did not work out well. I stealth down by the keep. They don't always work. Oh, God. We are so dead if they have the draw. Like, absolutely on our way to game 3. Scoop it up. Fetchland doesn't do anything for us, so we can't get Delirium even if we top deck. Yikes. Uh-oh. Okay. That's better than the Eldrazi. It gives us a little bit more time. Okay. Does that do us anything good? Not really. Maybe they don't go to kill this? That would be foolish of them. Yeah, it only gets us to 3 types. We needed a land there, so yeah, whatever. Here's a clue. Yeah, now we're just basically dead because we can't top deck both a creature. All right, Emery is our draw. Emery is basically our only draw. Emery to get Delirium and then Unholy Heat. As long as they targeted this. That was the correct thing. Although, do we have another turn? 9? Yeah. So we can get a land and just Malevolent Rumble here. All right, or how about we just draw another grinding station? That'd be pretty cool, too. Now it's Emery. It has to be Emery or bust. This keep did not pan out. Oh, yeah, Rumble is still great because we can just tap the creature. So, yeah, Rumble's still fine even though they just almost assuredly have to have a counterspell here. The counter strategy, eh? Interesting. Bold. All right, well. That wasn't great. Soul Guide Lantern is not worth it if they're just cheating that thing into play anyways. I want to go fast. I think Jeskai control numbers are a little bit down, which is sad because I like that matchup. Spellstar might be good. I don't know. It would have been good, obviously, against Dress Down there. But, and we could just do that instead of Unholy Heat. All right, let's do it for science. Now, if they Draneth Magistrate us, we're just dead. Hell yeah. Yeah, Amulet Titan's got a big shot in the arm. I could bring in the 1 bolt. No, that seems pretty loose. This seems fine. Good? I don't know. I should probably just know what's in these lists, but I really don't. Alright, whatever. Okay, keepable hand. I'm in. I mean, we haven't had a keepable hand in a while. We've still been winning, but a keepable 7, I should say. Still probably just want to go Tameo into Rumble, but we'll see. We could live the dream and top deck a Mox Amber and go Tameo into Emery M Rumble. A person can bum off you in Caldwell, Ohio this weekend. I might be able to do that for the Mason Clark, the one and only. Yeah, I think I might have some in my sleeve storage area. If you would have beat Arya Karamchandani, which didn't seem like you did do in Mitgo Masters, so I don't know if, KMC sleeves are for winners, so, I'm going to send as many as I can to Arya. She's a winner, No, I'm just kidding. I gotcha. I actually didn't get to see any of your matches, though. Was it close? So sick of Arya to win it again, though, I must say. She's a gasser. All right. Yeah, Blitz, you should get it. The Crab King should definitely get it. Absolutely. What are you going to do? Are you going to subtlety that? I was like, damn, you cry. Okay, if this gets killed, am I still rumbling? Yes. So, let's go like this. I mean, Rumble's my favorite MH3 card. Is it the best? Absolutely not, but I think it's awesome. Okay. What was the stipulation for this one? Was there any, or was it just play whatever you want this time? Okay, here comes this. Very hungry this weekend. Well, what do you say, Mason? Have you got time? Sunday, you want to win a tournament? Oh, okay. I mean, if you got time. Like, we could just, team up and win a tournament. I'm not doing anything. I like the blue. Blue or red are the same, but I like the blue the best. So, do I Emery now so I don't get dressed down? I don't think so, because I'd probably want to cast the One Ring, huh? If I want to cast the One Ring, I probably shouldn't Saga. Checks out. Let's Rumble. This might get Spell Snare and then I feel stupid, but I didn't think they were playing it. Damn it! Should have Emeried. Damn, that was the worst possible. Ugh. I guess next turn I can draw off Clue and Emery, but... Okay, tap land is nice. I can just do it next turn, but damn it. I was wrong. I too have the power. Emery. Alright, I guess no matter what I was getting countered there, which is fine. What would I need to Spell Snare, or would I want to Saga? No, and I wanna ring next turn anyway, so. Alright, I don't mind if they're just playing this kind of game. What kind of land do I want to get here? I might just draw magic cards next turn instead of just tapping out for the One Ring. What kind of land do I want here? Definitely blue. So it's either Steam Vents or Island. They don't play any Blood Moon of that thing, so let's get a Steam Vents. Yeah, I don't know if I played this game well, y'all. I might have chucked it. Oh, you wanted to win Saturday too? Okay, I'll take a second. You notoriously beat me at Apex events, so I'll graciously lose to you. I'm in. I guess, I mean, now I can the One Ring with Spell Snare backup. I mean, if I go the One Ring and I Spell Snare a counterspell, should I just lock in Spell Snares, y'all? I don't know if I could not. Like, it's too good, you know? Actually, I know they have a 1 ring, though. That'd be stupid, right? I do not want to let them ring. Like, I'm in control with Tamio here, so let's not be stupid. Let's just hold up this stuff. They don't run Counterspell? Man, this deck is silly. I love that our teammate might be playing it and I'm calling it silly, but, you know, whatever. Here we are. Oops. All right, negate. Boom. Guess I should have sacked a clue first. Whoops, Mason. Do I want to just play the 1 ring? If they have force, it's much worse. Like, I could instead just make a construct, draw 2 cards. I guess I can only draw 1 card. I guess I go the 1 ring. If they force it, then I can either draw a card or spell snare. Let's attack regardless. I don't know, Corey. What do you think, Corey? It's pretty close, Corey. You could really go either way with this. Seems like they have F6, Corey. That could be a tell that you should just play your card, Corey. All right, Corey, whatever. Jam it. Good job, Corey. Thanks, Corey. Okay, in that case, let's just play a Woodlands and say go. Good breakdown of the board state, Corey. Thank you, Corey. I should seek help. Wait, this is therapy, right? Isn't it there? Oh, hey, the Moto thing's working. Sweet. I have a feeling they have another 1 ring, though. If they jam that other one so aggressively. Good call, Corey. All right, well, sadly, I don't have too much. Ooh, a force there would have been sick. All right, well, I'm miles away from the combo, though, which is bad. Wait, do I have Haywire Might? Did I please say I left in Haywire Might? Hooray! God! Good job, Corey. All right, I'll shut up, I swear. All right, let's draw some cards. Oh, shit! Good job, Corey. That was bad. That was bad. Okay. But whatever, not the absolute worst. But we missed out on a treasure. I could rumble and still win the game, but I think making a construct is safer. So let's do that. Now let's get Haywire Might. And we're going to do that almost assuredly. But I'm going to play Saga for sure. I'm going to play Drum for sure because it's free. Now, do we want to rumble right now? I have just so many good options right now. Green. All right, let's start with a rumble. There's an Emery. That's pretty solid. I should probably not overextend too much on this battlefield as my battlefield is already quite good. So I think just going like this and getting rid of this is probably the play. Then I can sack a clue or cast my snare. Yeah, good turn. I have a clue. I just could have had twice as many clues. Could have had a raging clue right now. But instead, just one clue. Dang it, though. We lost a game, though. Head out of here. First up, KMC. Actually, first up, I want to share with all of y'all, people who like the deck or have been seeing me crush with it time and time again, like, at some point, you know, this is gonna get on Mangu's top tier list, you know? I'm gonna keep winning until morale improves. But at some point, people are gonna realize this deck is as broken as it is. Oh, did he? Did he like it? I know he's played it in the past and he's been a Breach fan, but I didn't know. Immediately hated 6. Yeah, I think 6 was the worst card in the deck, to be fair. Like, 6 was the 59th, 60th card. And right now, Spell Snare is 59 and 60th as well. But I think I'm going to try Spell Snare. It was good enough. Yeah, it really does. First firing Mike. It really does. I love that meme so much. But if you want to try out the deck, what I'm getting at here is I have a full article and a sideboard guide in my Patreon. The sideboard guide is at the lower tier, the $15 tier. The article, which has 5,000 words on the deck, is at the $25 tier. Now, the sideboard guide is just the ins and outs, plus, negative, you know, that's kind of it. The article has a breakdown of tips and tricks, how to play around certain cards, the deck list, the sideboard guide, and then each matchup, I have a paragraph of what's important. You know, because with the sideboard guide, you can only paint such a picture, like, hey, plus and minus this. But with the paragraph, I can let you know a little bit of, hey, if they have this, try to do this. If they have X, try to Y. Where otherwise, if you just follow the guides, you can get tunnel visioned. And that sideboard guide, this will be my sideboard guide TED Talks for now anyways. That sideboard guide in a nutshell, you know, it shouldn't be something someone who makes sideboard guides should say all the time is, hey, sideboard guides aren't always good. They're incredibly great when you're starting to master a deck. You know, I use them too for decks. If I want to just speed run and I don't want to spend 2 leagues learning a deck, you know, I get sideboard guides all the time. I'll look for them. I'll look people's Patreons, all that stuff. But at some point, sideboard guides are a crutch. When you're getting to that upper echelon of deck knowledge, at some point, just following it, you know, blindly can be a problem, and you want to be able to adjust on the fly. So my sideboard guide for the article is breaking that barrier down where, you know, you're getting to the top. So this article is actually for, you know, the higher level Breach players as well as the people that are just coming in. I wanted it to be good for both players just because now it's starting to bridge that gap. We're saying like, all right, this is a good sideboard guide in general for a certain matchup, but if they have this, make sure to do this. If they have this, so you can kind of be thinking about what you should be looking for in game, which is a very valuable lesson on mastering a deck as far as just being good at it kind of thing. So, yeah, it also just has reasons I'm playing the card. It has, you know, trap cards in there like Renin 6, Preordain, Expressive Iteration, all the bad cards that people insist on playing. It's reasons why you shouldn't be playing those and that kind of stuff. So, no. Mangu's great. And Mangu has messaged me a lot about Breach. He almost played it at, you know, some bigger event. Almost played it at one of the Modern Pro Tours. So, and yeah, Mangu is just an amazing player. So I take his feedback very seriously. And I just love that dude. He's awesome. Okay, so now let's do the rest of the sponsors here. First up, KMC. If you're interested in the Hyper Phoenix sleeves I use on my backpack streams, feel free to follow that link. Use promo code CoreyB. That'll save you 15% off at 15% off at checkout. They also have exciting things coming down. I can't wait to tell you about this stuff, y'all, but I can't yet. KMC is about to break down some doors, to say the least. So, next up, we got Heavy Play. Heavy Play just released a new product as well. If you like the nice, clean ETB playmats, they have some art designs on them. So go ahead and check out heavyplay.com/CoreyB. You can get anything on their catalog, you know, RFG deck boxes, the playmats, the magnetic dice boxes, all that kind of good stuff. And you'll save 10% off at checkout with promo code CoreyB. Next up, we got Moxfield. I love the people over at Moxfield. They're awesome. That's not my command. If you like the deck list that I play, make sure to just follow my profile, and you can just kind of see as I upload decks. Plus, Moxfield is just the best place to get deck lists, and like I said, incredibly nice people to be representing. Let's see. We got Mana Traders here. If you want to use that code, follow it to use their loan program to rent this deck. Feel free to do that. And what else do I got? I got a YouTube channel. I just uploaded my last backpack streams. The Saturday one is coming out today at 5 p.m. So you can get some more Breach content there if you want. Plus, this video will be coming out on there. And I'll be recording the trophy match tomorrow, but I won't be streaming that. So the only place to watch this 5th match is going to be on YouTube. So make sure to toss me a subscription. I'd really appreciate that. And that's all I got, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this one little stream for the weekend. We'll see you in Caldwell, Ohio. Really excited to be back. Checking out Apex Gaming. Really nice stuff there. Make sure to go to Apex Gaming on Twitch to watch their main broadcast. I believe that's what it is. Maybe someone in here that follows them closer can double check that. But Ross and Todd will be putting on a broadcast there. So make sure to be checking them out. I'll also be broadcasting and trying to on Saturday, like I was saying. But really excited to go represent Apex Gaming, people. They're awesome. The brothers are great. Todd and Ross's commentary, top notch. So going to be a really fun weekend filled with Modern. So we'll see y'all next time, and see you in Ohio. Peace.